Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Tardis Zone live on this bank holiday Monday here in Ireland. I'm gonna try keep it down a bit because Cheryl is feeling under the weather. She's actually in bed, so I might have to end this stream a little bit early tonight. But don't worry, I will make it up to you guys because I know I cut the stream early last night. So what I'll do is I'll make it up to you and throw an extra stream in probably the weekend. Okay. It's just at the moment she's asleep now, but I just want to make sure that she's okay. So I will stay on for as long as possible, or I might just stay on for an hour and a half tonight or whatever. I hope you guys understand, and I know you do anyway. Um, but yeah, she's got terrible migraines. See, the weather here is playing havoc with our migraines, and it's not great. It isn't. She hasn't slept in 3 days, like so. The fact that she's asleep in there now is great. So I'm gonna keep it down. Um, so also when I'm taking calls as well, obviously the calls will be down, but I'm gonna keep it down. Let you do most of the talking and stuff. But listen, thanks to everybody, and I've gotten some new messages off new people, um, telling me that they love me channel, and I just want to say, listen, when I hear things like that, it's great. I did a video earlier today. I don't know if any of you have seen it. If you haven't, go and watch it. I just basically talk about the media and fandoms out there and YouTubers. It's just getting all out of hand. And I just felt like I needed to say something. I didn't call anybody out or anything like that. It wasn't that sort of video. I was talking in general terms. I wasn't picking out anybody in particular. I spoke about the media as well. Spoke a little about Doctor Who and stuff, the fandom and stuff like that. So if you haven't watched that video, please watch it. I'll have another one. I'll have one more video up after this live stream, and then that'll be it for the night. Then, obviously, I'm gonna make sure Cheryl is okay. I have Ted with me here, but he's so quiet. He knows there's something up, and he got a bit of a fright earlier because of the fireworks. So he's been on me lap all night. I even took a few photographs to show Cheryl. Um, but now that I've started the live stream, he's over there, but he might come over to me now in a minute. Um, but yeah, he knows there's something up as well, and it's not nice when she's sick because you know he knows, he senses it, and then like when he's not feeling great, I'm not feeling great, sort of thing, and I'm not anyway because like I'm worried about her. But the fact that she's asleep is good news. So yeah, just a little few things to say about the channel. It's obviously in the video that I did, but just to repeat here. So as I've stated before, what will happen is that I'll probably start doing it from next month onwards. All the slideshow videos that I've been currently doing will be put on the Dr. Tardis Zone. I'll also be doing film reviews on the Dr. Tardis Zone. On this channel, we'll be still doing the live streams, but I'll also be doing the interviews, and we'll be doing the series reviews of episode reviews of series 12, where I'll be bringing on different guests and stuff like that. So plenty to look forward to. And we'll also do, as I said, what we have planned is to do the fan phone in. So if anybody does decide to watch series 12, you can phone in and give us your thoughts on the individual episodes as well. We're going to get a lot done. 2020 for this channel is going to be, if you thought it was busy already, 2020 is going to be a lot busier. The key to it though is going to be able to um, balance the time, because I'm doing way too much as it is right now, and I need to kind of slow down a bit. Because obviously people worry about me, but they don't have to. But I can understand why they do. So I'll do videos when I have to do videos. Do you know what I mean, sort of thing. But I'll still do the live streams. I love doing the live streams and talking to you guys. Anyway, nothing's gonna change. Just I'm gonna slow it down a bit because I'm doing way too much. I'm going to bed at 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, like because I'm working on videos. It's crazy, crazy. Now, where was I? Right, we'll just get straight into it. We'll do the normal shout outs, right? And um, I'll see who I have on my list. Where is my list? See. I know there's a couple of people that text me to say they couldn't phone in tonight. They could phone in Wednesday instead. That's fine. Um, if there's anybody that does, I have a list somewhere, but just in case, I'm not taking many calls tonight now. But if you do want to call in, just leave your name and I'll see if I can squeeze you in the list. I'm not guaranteeing that. But if you want it, text me on Messenger. Right, let's do the shout outs. So we've got Daniel, Charlotte, we've got Peter Davison, Blue Bonnet Hoovian, we've got John Guggen, welcome. We've got Yvette, we've got Gary, we've got Renee. Unknown 289. I'm getting all confused again. We haven't even started yet. Mrs. Not My Doctor Who. We'll probably notice that Not My Doctor Who is in the comments yet. Both of us are watching something, and to be honest with you, I was watching it just before I came on live, and I really wanted to actually watch the end of it. But we're going to do a review of it. I'm not going to tell you what it is just yet, but I'm going to do a review of it, and hopefully Gary and both Neil, I'll be able to get the both of them on at the same time, and the three of us are going to review it because it'll be nice to get three different points of view on it. I won't tell you the name of the program that we're watching, but all I'll say is that I am very surprised. I actually thought it was going to be rubbish. I've heard bad things about it. There's been problems with it, apparently in production and stuff like that. But do you know what? You just make the thing about it is you want to keep watching. So I'll have to watch it a couple of times. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how the review goes as well and see what the three different points of view are going to be. The Last Time Lord is here as well. We've got Gary here. Hey Gary. Super John. Blue Bonnet Hoovian. Stephen Cassidy is here. Welcome. We've got Chuckzilla. Who else have we got? Nerdaholics. Welcome, Nerdaholics. Nerdaholics actually have a video, guys, if you want to leave the video in the live chat there. Very well put together video. Actually, as one of the comments said, very good video, but very depressing viewing. And I have to agree. But the contradiction of Chris Chibnall and others is just beyond belief. Rocket Runner is here as well. So check out Nerdaholics video. Hopefully they'll put it in the live chat there so you can actually watch it later on. It's good video. Amy is here as well. Welcome, Amy. Extra Spice Mikey is here. Welcome. Who else have we got? And I think that's everybody now. Normally when I do the shout outs, right, then a new name pops up. It's gas. But no, the video was good. It was a nice change. nerdaholics. As I've said, and I was saying this, the more people that are talking about Doctor Who, the more people that are exposing stuff got to do with this series, the contradictions and stuff, the audience ratings, all of that, talking about it, it all helps. So it doesn't matter who does a video, if it's highlighting issues, then by all means do it. We've got John Guggen there that did a blog. That's how he expressed himself. We've got others that have set up YouTube channels. Got people that have even joined Facebook and joined the Doctor Who groups. It's important that you let people know how you feel out there, because if you don't, the other side are just going to be the loudest voice. And, the way I look at it is, this show isn't perfect, so why should we let them make it out that it is? If you have genuine concerns, you have, as I said in my video earlier on, you've got every right to express those concerns. It's not a self-entitlement. We've been fans of these franchises a long time. We're very protective of them. And, when things go wrong, we have every right to criticize. We have every right to critique. We have every right to pick out the flaws. That's what we're here for. That's what being a fan is. And also, when it's good, to praise it. Do you know what I mean? It's not just one-way traffic. At some point, when something is good, you have to admit it's good. But there was nothing good about Series 11 that I could see, so I'm not going to say it's good when it wasn't. Bad Wolf 66 has joined the chat. Welcome. But I'm not going to say something's good if it's not. You know what I mean? Then I'm seeing these stupid posts all over Twitter. Every generation has a chosen one. No, wrong. Not every generation has a chosen one. The chosen one was Anakin Skywalker. Get over yourselves. You obviously haven't got a clue. And this is from someone that's supposed to be, a film critic or something that's supposed to know about films, talking crap. Even I'm not a traditional Star Wars fan. As I said, I've watched the movies all through my childhood. They were on my TV every time that movie was on TV. My dad would have it on because he's a Star Wars fan. So I grew up watching them. I was more of a Star Trek fan. And, I appreciate the Star Wars movies. I actually thought they were good movies, right? The thing about it is, I preferred the more sci-fi kind of movies in the Star Trek movies. That's the only thing. But Rocket Runner says that their Star Wars is dead and buried. It is dead and buried. It's gone. It's finished. And it's sad. Every generation has a chosen one. Go and kiss me arse, right? There was never that. Anakin Skywalker was the chosen one. And if you don't know that, then you're not a Star Wars fan. And even I'm not a Star Wars fan, and I know that. Right? Just because you're so desperate for Super A to be someone. Seriously, I've never seen. I thought the Doctor's character was bad. I've never seen such a bland character in Rey. Seriously. And then you see all these young fans getting excited and all trying to ship. And they're all excited. They don't even actually talk about the roles that these guys are in. I've seen it as well. That guy that played the Joker, is it, in the TV in Gotham near the end? What's his name? Cameron, is it, that fella? They keep bleeding talking about him, right? But it's not about his acting talents or anything. It's about how gorgeous he is and, about his sexuality. Don't give a shit about that, man. If he's a good actor, he's a great actor. Why do you have to bring sex into it all the time? That's what it is with these fans, you see. See, they need different characters, right, to represent them, different sexualities and all this, different feckin' genders and all this. It's not even about the characters anymore. It's just about having representation and not actually concentrating on the story and actually creating decent characters. Propaganda pieces. That's all they are. Idiots. Seriously. Seriously, it's bleeding ridiculous. Right, let's see who I've got. I've got one, two. Right. Grand Raymond Williams has joined the live chat. Welcome, guys. Welcome, everybody, I should say. What else was I going to say? Um, there was something else I wanted to say. No, Cheryl is sick, so I have to kind of keep my voice down. So yeah, this is calm now, which is probably haven't seen very often, because I'm always giving out about something, but I'm calm. Uh, Ted is over there asleep. Do you want to come over to me, buddy? Do you want to come over to Daddy? Come on, say hello to everybody. Come on, come on. Oh, good boy. Come here. There he is. There he is. Right, you sit there. Yeah. He's probably won't see him because I have him sitting down, so he's calm. But he's there. He's sniffing. Oh, there. You can see his ears. Hello, buddy. Good boy. Yeah. He reacts very badly when Cheryl is sick. It's quite cute and quite sad at the same time. Like, but yeah, it's not right. She'll be okay. She's just getting some sleep. That's all. That's why he's out with me, because if she was asleep, he'd probably be trying to wake her up and stuff. Yeah, this is the calm and cool zone tonight. Yes, yes. I actually have no. Well, there was loads I had planned to talk about, and then this whole thing just threw me. I wasn't even going to go live tonight, but I didn't want to let anybody down, so I just said I'd come on for an hour and a half, you know, and just chill. Isn't that right? 30 people watching me just talking crap. Sorry. Right here, we might as well. Right, I've got two people. If I can get two more people, to text me, let me know if they want to come on. Then we'll leave at the four callers tonight. Who else have we got? Did I see any more new names? No, we've got everybody. Amy, I don't know if I mentioned your name, but there you go. Welcome, Amy. And I did mention you last time, Lord. Welcome, 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 welcome. I had a strange dream that my mod wrench in the chat room kept going on and off. Meanwhile, in the dream, that War of the Worlds was going on in the background. Hi Noel, I'm late, says Dane. Welcome, Dane, and I've only started, but you're okay. Welcome. I really don't like the new people except Wookiee androids, who's Poe, Finn, and Ray. So, do you know what? Even as a non-Star Wars fan, right, I can sit there and look at this objectively, right? Because you'll have the media saying, but it's Star Wars fans, right? Okay, I'll answer that because I'm not a Star Wars fan. I'm a Star Trek fan, but I have grown up and watched Star Wars movies. So as not a Star Wars fan, I can tell you now, you have shit all over the classic trilogy with these movies. You have defiled each character. You've destroyed each character. It was Disney's plan all along anyway, and they will continue. There's how many more original characters left now in the franchise? They'll be killed off. And don't be surprised if the Millennium Falcon is destroyed as well, blown to smithereens. This has been Disney's plan all along. You know, it's ridiculous. I don't know. Look, I didn't like all Star Wars fans, right? And as a casual fan, we might as well say, right? But I'm more than a casual fan because I've seen these movies just as much as Star Wars fans. I just prefer the Star Trek movies. I'm sorry, you mightn't get your head around that, but I just prefer them because they were more sciencey, right? Whereas Star Wars, let's be honest, you know, it's more drama and action based, right? That's the way I look at them anyway. But I mean, I look at I, I read a an article where someone said that this new trilogy might be better than the original trilogy. As I said, I'm not even a Star Wars fan, right? And again, that is total bull. Bull. What annoys me is though is that people in the industry that critique these sort of movies have sold out. They don't tell the truth. For example, Kevin Smith is one that actually annoys me. I love Kevin Smith as a director, but he should call these movies out for what they are. But instead, he's jumped on the gravy train because it's better to be on the side that's not criticizing because you get a much easier life. All these people that are reviewing these movies know for a fact that every Star Wars movie that they've reviewed, right, the three main ones, Rogue One was actually decent, right? The rest of them were utter trash. But they won't come out and say they're utter trash. We know they're utter trash. I'm not even a Star Wars fan, and I'm telling you they're utter trash. Right? You have completely destroyed everything that made Star Wars good. Everything. And if you wanted your own franchise, all you had to do was, right? All you had to do was is bring back all the old cast, right? You could still have all the old cast in it and get Luke the problem train Ray or whatever the feck, right? We didn't see enough of that either, right? You could have done your own story, right? Could have even mirrored the old universe, but no. He's decided to bring all them all back and kill them off one by one. Kill them off one by one. That's been his our plan from day one. Because if the reason for killing these off is that you don't want to give George Lucas any money because of merchandise and stuff, and that's the reason why you've done this, and it's all got to do with money, well then Disney don't deserve to actually have the Star Wars franchise because you've got to respect it. Even I know you have to respect Star Wars. It has millions of followers, millions of fans, I should say, around the world. And I'm not talking about the new fans that jumped on this new trilogy. I'm talking about fans since the prequels and the fans since the originals, right? Those fans deserve a lot more respect. They deserve better than this crap that they've been given. Thanks be to God, this is the last of this shit, right? But Star Wars is not going away. Disney will do what Disney does with every single thing that they own. They'll run it into the ground until there's nothing left. Remember Pirates of the Caribbean? Well, that's being rebooted again, right? Is anybody really up for another Pirates of the Caribbean reboot? Because I know I'm certainly not. I mean, the first movie was brilliant. Second one was a bit for me. It wasn't great. Third one was absolutely ridiculous, and you can forget about the rest of them after that. Do we really need any more? But that's what Disney does. Look at our live action movies with their animated. They're killing them. So for Star Wars fans, this is not going away. This is just going to get worse for them. And you know what? Here's the thing. Once in a while, they'll get a little bit of a break and they'll actually get something that's decent. and they'll get their hopes up. They will, and then Disney then will just destroy it again because, you know, seriously, it actually, I'm not even a Star Wars fan, and I'm more pissed off for Star Wars fans because this is a total disrespect. It is. And then they hit, and I said it earlier in the video today, right? Hit pieces by the media, taking on the fandom menace, right? Fandom menace, right? And people that are involved in the fandom menace have been doing their own little investigating, right? They've been receiving leaks and stuff all over the place, right? They've been telling the fans, right, the truth from day one, and yet they've had hit pieces after hit piece after hit piece. They've had journalists come after them on Twitter and everything, right? Not just doing hit pieces, but the journalists themselves, right? And then the fans of this new franchise. And you know what the funny thing about this is? The fans of this new franchise, or the so-called fans of this new franchise, don't even go and buy the merchandise. Like Doctor Who, Disney will have to course correct at some stage. But the thing about it is, like all other companies, they're stubborn, and they won't just give in. And I do agree, poor Johnny Depp. I mean, we won't even get into that, but you all know the story there, and it turns out it was all false. And there's a guy's career. He was sacked by Disney. Remember that? You know, you're actually ridiculous. And isn't she still working? I know he did an ad for perfume recently, but he hasn't been working like, and she's still working. She made an allegation, false, still working. How does that work? How does that work? Do you know what? I don't, at this stage, as I said, I'm not going to sit here and claim to know everything there is to know about Star Wars, and some people will probably pick holes in what I've said. As I've said from day one, I'm not traditionally a Star Wars fan. I'm not a Star Wars fan. I love the movies, but I'm not a Star Wars fan, and I have to keep stressing that. I've watched them growing up as a kid. They were on TV, as I said, all the time. Because my dad is a huge Star Wars fan. He bleeding loves those movies. So they were always on. But when I see what's happening to it, I can understand why Star Wars fans are angry. I can understand why they're bitter, and I can understand why they're upset. Now, these newer fans that have jumped on since the franchise started up again, are not fans, right? That's let's just call it the way it is. They are not fans of Star Wars. They're not, because they don't understand the history, don't understand canon, and they don't understand the lore. Because if you actually listen to half of what they say online, it's absolutely ridiculous. It just proves that they don't. And then what fuels them is the media backs them up by saying the same bleeding crap, and they know what they're saying is wrong, but they'll say it anyway because they've got to push this narrative. Thanks be to God, we've got the fandom menace. Because I tell you, if the fandom menace wasn't around, right, this would be getting worse. The fact that you have the fandom menace out there and you have YouTubers dedicated to exposing what these companies are up to and showing you in black and white what's going on. You know, I mean, it is very, very jarring when you hear the figures and the statistics for merchandise in the Star Wars fandom the way it's gone. It's and come here again today, Doctor Who. I get sent pictures today. The Jodie Whittaker doll now down from 10 to £5. The doll originally was 70 quid or so, or 50 quid or something. It's like gone down. It's like a fiver. It's a fiver. They're not buying the merchandise. Like seriously, a fiver. You can go out and buy a Jodie Whittaker doll if you choose for a fiver. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea for Guy Fawkes night if you think about it. You could get a doll, get one of those wooden skewers or something, stick it through it on the ground, bit lighter fluid than your very young Guy Fawkes, little Yoki. I'm only messing. Don't do that because you'd be only adding to the BBC's coffers. I wouldn't even go into a shop and pay €1 for a Jodie Whittaker doll. I wouldn't even waste me time with it. But seriously, it's ridiculous. Uh, and I don't know how these companies can keep saying that all these movies are a success, right? When the facts say differently. The merchandise is not selling. If you've got a good product, right, on TV, right, when you get them, when you put out merchandise, it will sell, right? And George Lucas is the perfect example of that, right? They didn't think they didn't think that the movie would be successful, and they basically said, "Well, here, listen, you can have all the merchandise rights and blah blah blah." Right? That movie then became successful, right? Obviously, he became super rich because of it, right? But it goes to show you if you have a good product, which Star Wars is, the original anyway, right? It was. So if you have a good product, then the merchandise will sell. I remember even growing up as a kid, you had Star Wars glasses, Wookiee and all on the glasses and everything. You had Luke Skywalker, you had Leia, you had Han Solo, you had them all. Had them all. It is sad. It's sad, but I do feel sorry for Star Wars fans, and they'll hate me saying this, but I do feel sorry for them because I get it. I really do, because I'm a fan of Doctor Who, and the same thing has happened, obviously, with their show. And it's gonna And the thing about it is, the reason what made me do the video today is because I originally got onto YouTube, obviously, as I said, to do Doctor Who videos. Now, right now, the show is in a bit of trouble. The fandom is in a bit of trouble right now. So I need to concentrate on doing me streams and concentrate on doing me videos and not be getting into little petty fights with people. People want to have a go at me online, they can have a go at me online. At the end of the day, I'm going to continue to do my Doctor Who videos and to keep you all informed in this fandom, because that's what I set up the YouTube. Well, it wasn't the original reason, but after Series 11, then that's what it became. So I'm going to continue to do that because that's what our focus should be on. Now, I will say to anybody out there that's fighting with anybody, right, or little petty arguments, there's bigger fish to fry. There's bigger battles to be had, you know. And at the moment, their battle should be with the people behind Doctor Who. And obviously, its supporters, because they're not going to leave us alone. And we'll always have to defend ourselves against them, but we'll do it in a nice, controlled manner from now on. I'm not going to have any more rant videos at anybody that has a go at me anymore. What's the point? What's the point? Do you know what I mean? As I said, Ballstreck's video hit the nail on the head. These YouTubers out there that are having a go. And by the way, I found out Matrix Lord 212 was having a spot of bother as well. Now, I know me and him had our differences, but we were adult enough to go and sort out our differences, and we did. Now, when I found out, I wanted to know who was actually, because I hope it's nobody on this channel. I hope it's nobody in this live chat, because I'll be very disappointed if it is, because as I have said, we sorted out our differences, so nobody should be going anywhere near him anyway. So I hope it's nobody from this channel. I really do, because I'll be very disappointed, and I will have to get rid of you, because at the end of the day, I'm not going to put up with that sort of behavior anymore. As I said, if anybody goes after me, it's not up to you to do anything. I can defend myself. And I'd rather it be left like that. Alright? And I know some of you mean well, but when you go after someone, as I said, it reflects badly on this channel. So remember, if someone annoys you or anything, just walk away. It's the best thing to do. Saves all the drama in the long run. You know, especially this week, right? I've learned that if you ignore a situation, it can go away. So that's what you guys should do as well. But we'll still fight for the fandom, right? We'll still call out these journalists when they have a go, like the bleeding cool article. By the way, I have another bleeding cool article to put up um after this stream. That's the next one. It's another bleeding cool article. Now this is from a different journalist, and I've read part of it. I haven't read it all, but if I'm getting it straight, this one is actually giving out about the lack of quality in Doctor Who, but not actually slating Jodie Whittaker. I think that's what I'm getting from the article anyway. But I'll throw that one up right after this live stream. I see Mining Careboy is here, and Matthew Pounder has joined the live chat as well. And as Yvette says there, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and hit that notification bell, please. And do us a favor, will you guys, right? This is where this has been happening every night now. So I've got two theories on it, right? And here's the first theory. So after every live stream, I'll gain a subscriber or two. Not all the time, right? Some of the time. Then I'll wake up the next day and I'll lose 3 subscribers, right? And it's always 3. But the thing about it is then they end up resubscribing. So I think there's something going on with YouTube. So whoever is already subscribed to me, make sure that you're actually still subscribed to me, because it's either that or it's me stalker, right? Yeah, this is a stalker from a few months back, as you know. This has been going on for months. And they're either subscribing to me channel and then they're up subscribing to me channel after every live stream. It doesn't make any sense. It's actually, on there, what's going on? So it's either me stalker watching me live streams, subbing and watching me live streams, and then unsubbing. You do know you can watch me live streams without subbing. You don't have to keep subbing and unsubbing. That's my other theory anyway. So if there is a person really doing that, you don't have to sub. You can just watch the videos, and then you can shit talk me later on. It's gas because I made a comment in another channel, and this little stalker followed me and actually start making a comment, start attacking, giving out about me. But of course, nobody listens to them anymore. There you go. What happened to Blue Bonnet Hoovian's channel as well? I think it's just a YouTube thing. It could be YouTube. It's getting annoying though, because I don't know whether it's like 3 little trolls like subbing and then unsubbing. Like you don't, you know what I mean? You don't have to sub. You can just watch the video and then, as I said, then go on Twitter and shit talk about me like you always do. Because apparently, right, I was told by someone that did a YouTube video, I was told, right, that apparently I'm a laughing stock on Twitter because I'm coming across as desperate, right? And I was like, desperate for what? Yeah, because apparently the fact that I tag people on Twitter with me posts, which I've always done from day one, right? Now, some people have told me they don't want to be tagged, and that's fine, fair enough. But I've always done that, and I do it on Facebook, I do it everywhere, right? But apparently, because I'm tagging the likes of Doomcock, Ballstreck, and Gary from Neurotics, right? Apparently, I'm desperate to get their attention. I don't need their attention. Don't need their attention. I talk to all 3. I get on well with all 3. But it's funny. It's funny because after this live stream now, I'll go on Twitter and there'll be someone shit talking me because I've said something that they don't like. It's ridiculous. Instead of actually coming and facing me on this channel, which I wish some of them would actually do. If you want to say something to me, come on here, get on the phone and say what you want to say. But they don't, because they've nothing better to do. Nothing better to do. I'm not worried about who's loyal to me or not on this. I know who's loyal to me on this. And I know I have loyal subscribers as well because I hear you actually saying it there. I don't need to worry. Listen, there was YouTube channels out there actively telling people to unsubscribe to me. How many has unsubscribed to me since people have been saying that? Zero. Or if they have, it hasn't made a difference because I've gained subscribers. So it doesn't matter. And it's not about subscribers, it's about what I do anyway. Right, let's get these callers on anyway, because that's what we're here for. Right, I still only have two people that have actually texted me. So if there's anybody else that'd like to come on, I'm going to stay on till about 11:30. So we've got 45 minutes. So if we can get two more callers, that would be perfect. So if anybody else wants to come on, now is the chance to let me know. Right. I'm just after being sent something by Matrix Lord there. He said the secret filming location revealed. Roth Lock. If anybody can actually check that out for me, so it's ROATH Lock LOCK. If anybody can tell me where that location is, so apparently the secret. So I told you, he said there was a rap and then there's not a rap because they're filming somewhere. What the hell's going on? Seriously, what the hell is going on? Like someone made the point that it was a year ago Arachnids in UK was on TV. A year ago. Like if Chibnall actually sticks to the schedule that I think he's sticking to, right? He wanted remember what as I was saying on this channel, one of these the Batmans where that he didn't want to do a series every year, he wanted to do it every 18 months. Well, if he keeps up at this pace, right, it won't be 18 months, but Jesus Christ, we'd be cutting it close. Right, so it's a studio in Wales. Okay, so they are still filming. I hope they're filming a regeneration scene, but I heard it was already done. But do you know what? I'd love to just see someone just take a photograph or a bit of footage showing it. It'd be brilliant. Oh, I would mind breaking that news. Okay, no, I'm a grand. It's Cheryl's sick. That's why I've got the low voice. I'm not down or out, and everybody, seriously, nobody has to worry about me. I had a great day. Listen, another YouTube, I'm going to say this, another YouTuber that was kind of having a dig at me, text me today and has said that, they removed their post that they had about me. So I removed the post I had about them. Um, so there's some in the fandom that, can see sense. And that's what this is all about. It's being sensible about it. Look, I'm not going to agree with a pro Jody supporter ever, right? Because I have my own beliefs. Doesn't mean that we can't sit and have a discussion though and talk without jumping down each other's throats. See, this is what's happened, but this is the kind of climate that we're living in now, and it's all being pushed by social media. Someone actually asked me, Noel, do you think it'd be this bad if there was no social media? Well, if you think about it, if there was no social media, the only places that these fans could actually, you know, have any debate is at conventions, because if there was no social media, I don't know how else they'd be able to communicate with each other. So no, maybe social media is a bit of a burden, and sometimes I wish social media wasn't around, but if it wasn't, I wouldn't be talking to you guys now. So on one hand, like it has its advantages, and on another hand, it doesn't. I mean, we would never get to talk to each other, all of us here, you know, if there was no internet. So the internet, we might complain about social media, we might complain about the internet, but let's think about it, right? It's brought a lot of people together, though. And remember, it's only a small minority of people. They just have the loudest voice right now. and they're causing a lot of bloody damage. That's why the fandom menace and all those other YouTubers out there that are fighting in their individual fandoms, right, fight under the one banner because we're fighting to save our fandoms, we're fighting to save our shows. That's why I'll always encourage someone. There's been a couple of people here said, I'm thinking of setting up a YouTube channel, and I've said, set it up. Set up a YouTube channel. If you're going to be talking about Doctor Who or whatever it is in the fandom or whatever's going on in society, do it. Do it. Get your point of view out there. That's what it's all about. Don't ever let anything negative in the fandom, because we had one person say to me, "Oh, I've changed my mind because there's too much negativity in the fandom," and I can understand that. But never let negativity stop you from doing what you want to do. Steely Gaming is here. And he says, I love Jodie as the Doctor. It's Chibnall I have a problem with. Yeah, well, I'll agree with you on the Chibnall thing. We do think that Chibnall is the biggest culprit. I will say, if you don't mind me saying, for me, the reason why I don't like Jodie Whittaker is because I think she's over her head. I think as an actress, she's one dimensional, and it didn't help, of course, with the bad writing. So I'll agree with you on the Chris Chibnall thing, definitely. But I do think Jodie is miscast. But that's just my opinion. I've seen a few more new names there, so I just want to, because you know me, guys, I don't like leaving anybody out. Right, so so we got, I think, I read out Care Boy as well, didn't I? Yeah. And then, right, right, let's get this show on the road. Who have we got now? And thanks to Matrix Lord for sending me that video. I'll have a look at your cast later on. Um, see how two people that didn't see eye to eye at first can get on with each other. I'm not gonna pretend and sit here and say we're the greatest of friends. At the end of the day, we've came to an understanding, and we talk to each other, and we have talking about our personal lives as well. So we're you know we've learned to get on with each other. Yeah, there's no point of fighting with a fellow Whovian. Jesus Christ, because look, we were even talking about Doctor Who, and I was actually surprised about how he felt. So at the end of the day, we don't have dissimilar. Like, don't get me wrong, we definitely have different opinions on certain things, but when it comes to the writing and stuff, he agrees with us all. He thinks the writing is bad as well. I think, if that's what I remember correctly, he doesn't think the writing is actually good. So I mean, look, fans have. It's actually weird when you find out that someone actually has the same beliefs as you. I don't even know how all this started, to be quite honest with you. But it needs to stop. And I think that was my point in my video today. I just wanted to let everybody know, at the end of the day, that the fandom is tearing itself apart, and at the end, it's not nice. I don't like it. Matthew Pounder's here as well. That's the other name. I knew there was someone else. I forgot. I seen you there earlier, buddy. Matthew is one of the admins on one of my groups on Facebook. He's been with me from day one. Great lad. It's actually funny how I met Matthew. I don't know if Matthew actually remembers, but I remember the first time me and Matthew even had interaction with each other. We actually, I don't think we're on the best of terms. Oh, Jesus Christ. But yeah, he's become one of me trusted friends, I have to say. He's been away offline for a while, not on it as much, but he'll be back soon, back with a bang. I'm looking forward to it, because Matthew always has some. Uh, he gets very controversial sometimes, I have to be honest with you, but that's what I love about him. He gives, as people would say out there, he gives 0 Fs. I've got 0 Fs. Oh, he gives 0 Fs. Right. Oh, by the way, you're not going to believe this, right? So Doctor Who has an official you Facebook channel, right? Facebook page, right? And I've been posting up me little Jodie Whittaker's leaving videos and all, right? And the bleeding thing is that just getting back to me there saying I'm one of its top fans. I can't believe that it's telling me I'm one of its top fans. Well, Jodie Whittaker splashed all over, and there I am criticising her. I'm one of the top fans, even the BBC recognises. Seriously, I can't believe that's funny. That's funny, man. Oh, I can't believe it. Where is it? Where is it? Because that's where is it? Where is it? You have been recognised. Where is it? Here we go. You have been recognised as one of the. Get away! Am I in the top 10? I better be in the top 10. Seriously, that is for Jesus. It only happened to me, wouldn't it? That is hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious. And I wouldn't even mind. I've been getting criticised. And all some people saying, "Oh, you're a disgrace to the fandom," and all this. Right? I put one. I see. I do little ones that I could put up on Facebook and on Twitter, and I've been throwing them up. Sure, I put me good riddance one up months ago. I've been putting anytime there's been a Jodie Whittaker post, I've been just throwing in my video and saying if you're a fan and you've been disappointed with Series 11, come and join the Tardis official YouTube channel. We give fans a voice, but I tell you, it's worked because I've gotten a few from that Doctor Who official page. So tell you, man, I'm telling you. But I can't believe they've made me one of their top fans. If they actually looked at it, must be automatic. Seriously, because if they actually looked at me post, there's no way I'd be one of their top fans the way they think. I'll be on the bottom of the bleeding list. Right, you're probably wondering why I've been talking a little bit extra than normal. Well, it's because I've only got 2 callers, and as I'm finishing the live stream at 11:30, it's like 15 minutes each. So, oh yeah. Just little things like that make me laugh, I have to say. Jamie Murray was rumoured. It's James Murray, isn't it? Yeah, James Murray was the guy that we mentioned on this channel along with Michael Shane. But the James Murray rumour has really taken traction on forums, and apparently, according to some forums, he's front runner. Look at this stage. At this stage, I'll just wait now. It's a waiting game now. At this stage, we'll just have to wait and see what happens now. Everything is kind of out that can be out, except for one piece of information, which someone has already kind of went out there and threw it out there. But yeah, BBC are idiots. I've been banned from all. Yeah, I know you've been banned from all the mainstream groups. Jesus, Matthew, me and you've been kicked out of groups together. See, me and Matthew originally started our battle with this fandom on Facebook, right? And we were in the trenches. Sure, I have apparently now. I've been sent posts and all, but apparently there's groups out there that were making posts about me and everything. Like they just shit talking me in this group for months and months and months. And then I did a video and I kicked them all into touch. It was brilliant. It was. I exposed them all. I did. It was epic. I have to say it was. It was an epic takedown. And yeah, they haven't bothered me since. But look, when I need to fight, I will. Trust me. This fandom this fandom needs people to fight. That's why I'll always encourage people here. If you have the passion for it, get yourself on YouTube. Even if you don't want to show your face, you can do pre-record videos. You can put a little thumbnail up, get your opinions out there. You know. Right, let's do this then. Enough of me talking. But listen, guys, I really appreciate you all listening to me tonight. And I know the stream hasn't turned out the way the rest of the other streams normally turn out. I actually not expecting many views for this actual stream, to be quite honest with you, because it's not like the regular streams. But thank you all for like kind of listening to me just ramble away. It's what I kind of do when I'm worried about people and stuff. And my poor doggy over there is asleep as well. Do you know what? You feel helpless, you do. You just want to take the pain away, but you can't. And I think that's, you know, I think I don't know, maybe it's just me because I'm married, but, you feel that way. It's just, I don't know. Anytime she's sick, I just worry like crazy. And I'm sorry to burden you with all this, but it's just I don't like seeing her like that because then she gets very upset as well. And I don't know what to do half of the time, but I just be there for her. I think that's the best thing you can do. But yeah, but enough about me, Right, let's get this show on the road. Let's get a bit of happiness in here because I suppose it's not the Dr. Phil bleeding show. It's the Tardis Zone Live phone in. Right, what am I getting now? Oh, someone sent me an old. I'll have a look. Oh no, hold on. Oh, two people are after sending me this. It must be a joke. Hold on. It's not even a video, is it? Oh, it is. Well, how come I can't save it? Right, so our two lucky callers for tonight are Daniel and Eva. So, which one of you wants to come on first? I'll let you just work it out between the two of you because I know you are in the same group as well. So, if you just want to chat amongst yourselves and I see Leland is here. Extra Spice, Mikey. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And yeah, let me see. Yeah, I did. I wanted to come on because it's keeping me mind off it. To be quite honest with you, so like if anybody is saying, "Oh, you shouldn't have come on tonight," look at I would have preferred to be doing something. Sure, I'm at the cleaning the bleeding whole place because I have to keep my mind occupied. So I said, why not? I'll just come on. Sure, I'll do an extra stream for you the weekend. It'd be great. So it'll be what, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night. So we'll have plenty to talk about. And I think when is a Halloween? Oh, it's not till next Thursday, isn't it? Oh, Jesus, what am I gonna? We'll just do our Halloween stream on Friday, right? Even though it's not the same, but still, because I can't go on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and leaving. Or maybe I'll do Thursday, then Friday, take Saturday off, and then do Sunday. What do you think, actually? What would you prefer? Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, or Thursday, Friday, and Sunday? So everybody's so Nerdaholic says Thursday. Yeah, the Gallifrey base has gone ridiculous. Sure, they put up a post where they were saying they were going to censor people. They're idiots. I wouldn't be listening to any of those gobshites, to be honest with you. They're the reason why this fandom is in the state that it's in. Because of people and groups and forums like them. And Who was that guy? Josh Snares, is that his name? He does review videos, doesn't he? I tell you, he's got a foul little mouth on him as well, doesn't he? This is a guy that writes for writes in Doctor Who magazine as well, isn't it? Along with that other one from the Time Ladies. So Paul Streck did his video, and then obviously someone put it up, and there was a lot of people, slagging off. And then it was him actually. He posted up saying, "Oh, I looked at the thumbnail, right?" And then he said that he didn't actually watch the video, but basically called Paul Streck and other people that watched this video fucking idiots. It was the one where Paul Streck um, talked about the John Pertwee article about the ad, and basically saying, giving it loads. But he's a foul mouthed little. I thought I was foul mouthed. You should hear him on Twitter. This is a guy that works for Doctor Who, by the way, in some capacity, like the other idiot, right? And that's what they are. They're two blonde planks. I actually have a tweet. It was a deadly little tweet, right? Send them a tweet, and then I screenshot both of their tweets and all, and I wrote above it. All I can see is two blonde planks, because that's what you are. But they're foul. These are the people. This is why we've got so much negativity in this fandom, and people like those two and the rest of their cohorts, right, need to be pulled up over all this. They shouldn't be treating the fandom like this, basically calling people effing idiots, like using the language on it. How is it when I use a bad word like "fu" on Twitter, on banned, but a little blonde twat like him, right, can say whatever he wants and get away with it? Can anybody explain that to me? Seriously. And he's a vile creature. He's absolutely vile, just like the rest of them. I'm sorry, I thought, like, don't get me wrong, I've seen these videos, right, and they're actually good. I'm not gonna lie. So I've seen some of these videos and they're actually good. Someone basically says to him, right, they gave constructive criticism. He says, "I love your videos," right? So they praise these videos. But he says, "I really do feel that you need a voiceover because you sound like a proper fan," right? And I thought, nothing wrong with that. I kind of get where he's coming from. If I had a voiceover, they probably would be better, right? But he couldn't take that criticism on board, and then retweets the tweet, right? Screenshots it, retweets it, and then has a go at this guy, right? These are people that are supposed to be representing the fandom. They're in a privileged position. Now, I've been criticized on this channel by others. I've actually found out that I'm getting a lot of criticism over me Time Ladies video, by the way, because apparently a guy like me going after two women, apparently somehow bullying them. But all I've done is expose the fact that they've used their womanly ways to try get money out of us after treating the fandom like shit for the past 2 years to go to their little conventions, right? Why should we pay them to go to their little conventions, right? They're fans like us in a very highly privileged position. I would snap their hands off to be in the position that they're in, and I would save up goddamn hard to go to those conventions. I would not be asking fans for money. And then they says to me, "Oh, but it's funny, he'll criticize the Time Ladies, but he won't criticize Gary from Neurotics," right? Because Gary has a Patreon, right? Gary might have a Patreon, right? But he never says he has a Patreon. And he does say, if you want to, it's up to yourself, right? He's not forcing people to donate. The difference with the Time Ladies is, right, and the difference between Gary and the Time Ladies is Gary is actually doing decent work and doesn't have a go and slate the fans, right? They have a go and slate the fans and bullies, right? And then when they get called out on it, then what do? They leave Twitter for a while, they do, right? And then they come back. No, they play the victim first, and then they leave Twitter for a while, and then they come back. Then they start a new cycle, and then someone will call them out and repeat, repeat, repeat. And there's one particular lady in the Time Ladies that does it a lot. She is actually well known for it, right? And these are the people that are asking us fans for their hard-earned cash. Yeah, that's why I called them out. And by the way, on the week, and I'll just remind everybody, on the week that Terrence Dix passed away, and might I add also, right? Might I add also, that Terrence Dicks had died the week beforehand. Now they're so close to the production, they're so close to Doctor Who, they probably would have known before us anyway, because the wider Doctor Who family would have known. So they would have known because they worked for Doctor Who magazine, the Time Ladies and all that, right? Okay, so they would have known, and they still went out and asked for money, right? That's the lowest of the low. They're the people that I will call out. They're the people that I will say, hang on, you're wrong, right? And they're the people that I'll concentrate on. I did the same with Crystal D as well, right? Benjamin Cook was another one that tried to come after me as well, right? At the end of the day, I will call all of these assholes out because that's exactly what every single one of them are. Because they have turned this fandom against each other. They criticize the true fans of these shows and label them all. And they don't help because they keep, and you know what the funny thing about it is that the people that I talk about, they have this thing about retweeting people's tweets. And the reason why they retweet people's tweets is because they know that their followers then will look at this tweet and then they'll go onto the person's page that has criticized the show and then they'll get harassment. And they'll get harassment. That's what happens. Now, that's probably from me stalker Extra Spice Mikey, but if it is from Josh, fair play to you. You blonde plank. And you want to stop talking to fans like that. Someone should actually do a video on him and call that little shit out. Seriously, do you know what? I feel like actually calling the whole lot of them out in a video myself, but I wouldn't be able to do it as much elegance and as much grace and as much as Ballstrick did it. Because if you wanna reply to someone, you just follow Ballstrick's example. But I wouldn't be able to do that. Ballstrick is Ballstrick. I've been called Noelstrick by some people, or Ballstrick Junior apparently. And apparently that's supposed to be some sort of insult. I actually take that as a compliment because if people are saying that I'm like Ballstrick, well then Ballstrick is a very popular YouTuber out there and people love him. And they do. Genuinely love the guy. But seriously, yeah, it's just, I just don't like them. And I won't stop what I'm doing until these people are actually put back in their place or they're gone, because they're the result. It's them, and as I said, Chibnall and all them, they are the reason why this fandom is toxic, because they keep adding to it and adding to it. And I'll keep fighting. And I'll keep fighting. That's why there's no point of YouTubers having a go at each other. There's actually no point of YouTubers having a go. The real enemy is the media. The real enemy is the people inside the Doctor Who production team, right? They're the ones that we should be calling out. They're the ones that should be held account for what's happened here. Seriously. It's absolutely, it really does annoy me. It really does. And I got accused of bullying those people. It's funny how it works, isn't it? See, I truly believe in what I'm doing. And I know for a fact that all those other YouTubers out there that are doing what they're doing truly believe in what they're doing. And even though I'm a small channel, I know I'm making a little bit of a difference in my little corner of my little fandom, right? I mightn't be making the big splash like the rest of them, but I'm doing something. We're doing something on this. We've built a community here, right? We've got people that have made friends with each other, right? We have the phone-ins. We do everything together. I even chat with some of you off this, right? There's genuine friendships. I'm not going to let these people destroy what we've built. And also, you know, I'm gonna continue to do what I do, and I'm gonna keep voicing my concern over this show. And we're in this journey together. We're all in this journey together. And hopefully there's some light at the end of the tunnel, because you know what? The biggest issue I have with all of this social media crap that's going on, right, is that people don't realize right? It's not just the person that you're attacking that's in the firing line. It's their family, their friends. And you're probably saying, well, how? Well, if you're affecting a person, right, and you're affecting how they feel emotionally and stuff like that, well, then it's going to pass down onto the rest of the family members because you're not going to be yourself. So people that engage in that sort of thing should really, take a step back and think about what you're doing before you do it. Because, you can upset a lot of people. You're not just upsetting the person that you're going after. And, I could go on about this all night, and I could really get deep about all of this, but I don't think anybody wants me to do that. But I'm being honest. I could really go into this a lot more because I just want to see fandoms go back to the way they were. And I know I'm naive, it's not going to, but I just wish everybody just get on. We're all fighting for one common goal, right? Everybody wants equality, inclusivity, fine. We can all reach that goal together, but do it properly. As I said, and if you watch my video later on, I will tell you how. You create, okay? Create original content for female leads. Create original franchises, right? For superhero, women in superhero roles, whatever it is. And not just that. Obviously, have franchises for people because you've seen it now with Black Panther. So there's been a call for more African Americans in more superhero roles. But superhero roles, well then fine. You've got Black Panther. If there's any more out there, because look, I'm not, as I said, big into the comic books and stuff like that. I never have been. I've been obviously in the movies and stuff like that and the TV shows, but I've never really read a lot of comics actually. But that is one thing I was actually asking Gary about there a couple of weeks back because I actually want to get into reading comics now. But my point is, if there is, because I'm not aware, if there's any more black superheroes out there, well then do them as well. Don't be changed. Don't be deliberately casting a white person or a black person, reversing it, flipping it, just for the sake of doing it. What you do is you create original content, and it's the same for women as well. You create original content for them because, you know, this whole idea that you have, and I've said this in the video, this whole idea that they have that by taking a man out of a role and replacing it with a woman, well, okay, all well and good, but then you've got to look at then you've changed the dynamic of the character straight away, and then obviously then because you've made this change, you have to make sacrifices, and you also have to explain things. And as I said, I could go all day, go all day. Right, I'm gonna get two callers on. It's gonna go till about 11:45 now at this stage because I've just kept talking. But yeah, let's okay. Daniel's being a gentleman. He said let ladies go first. So I agree. Why not? Yeah, where am I? Right, that's grand. That's grand. That's all well and good. Once we kind of.
Good evening, Noel.
Good evening. Good evening, Eva. How are you?
I'm all right. And I know you're going to hate me, but I can hardly hear you.
Okay, well, the volume's up all the way. You just talk anyway because, I've done enough of it anyway myself. So,
All right. Well, firstly, I think I can speak for all of us in the chat, but we'd like to send our love to Cheryl. And we know it's hard when someone's not well, but it's good she's sleeping now, especially with migraines. I suffer with them too, so sleep's good. and keep your chin up. I'm not actually going to discuss what I talked about this morning because I'll save that for Wednesday. Um, when we're all feeling a bit more uplifted, and it fits in with Halloween anyway. So my little stories, etc. So tonight I'll just say, the trolls and all these people, everyone fighting. It's just so sad to see. I mean, I've never engaged particularly with anyone because I can't be bothered with it.
Yeah.
But, it's just a waste of breath because they're not listening anyway. They're set in a mindset that, as you said, they're not true fans. They jumped on the bandwagon. My God, I know people in the real world that just because it's politically correct, they'll side with it. So they think they're looking good. And they just all look like twats, and you're just laughing behind people's backs because it doesn't make them look like they're, saving the planet or, giving women a voice. My God, if you actually talk to women that actually are in the world doing something and have done since, well, I have since the 80s, Hello, we were out there doing it then, I'm not a feminist and I never will be because I don't actually think we need feminism. We have equal rights. That was what feminism was for. So I know it's a controversial issue, guys, so I won't go too deep into it. That's my own personal feelings.
No, it's actually good that people want to actually talk about what's going on in the fandom because we haven't actually done it in a while, and I think it is about time that we actually bring it up because it is a cancer right now, and the media is not helping the situation either. Now, as I said, I'm talking about everybody out there. I'm not talking about an individual here. I'm talking about what goes on social media. It's not just on YouTube. It's Twitter, Facebook. It needs to be addressed, and we need. I haven't said it to the others yet, the other YouTubers yet, but I think this is something that we need to be focusing on a lot more as well. I mean, because we need to be holding these people to account for what they've done to the fandom. Because
I do agree, but I think they need to be held accountable in a way that doesn't give them more views, makes them look exactly what they're doing is wrong.
Yeah.
They've got die-hard fans of their own that aren't going to listen to anyone anyway. And, your community you've built here, and again, I'm sure I speak for the majority of the group, we all stand with you, and we're all very loyal. And it's not going to break us, any of us. And I know the guys here feel the same.
Yeah, I wonder, Extra Spice Mikey said makes a good point. I wonder when Series 12 hits, the toxicity in the fandom will die away. Are you joking? It's going to get worse. This gets worse.
It will get worse. I mean, I am going to watch it now, so I can conflab with you about it like Series 11. But, I don't mind a bit of torture.
But it gets, seriously, this gets worse before it gets better in the fandom.
Of course it will.
Right? The only way that this starts getting better, and even after Chibnall and Whittaker are gone, these fans are not going to go away quietly. Remember that. So this is not it's not going away anytime soon because they're still going to try.
Of course,
talk themselves
the shoe will be on the other foot at that point.
Exactly, and then they won't have. But then they will see then what true fandom is like because right now, as I said, and I say it in my video earlier on, right now they've got the power, but it's starting to slip. You see, little movies like the Joker. Yes, it's coming around slowly, and it's too fucking slow in my opinion. It needs to speed up a bit. But we're getting there. We're getting to a point. Look what the media did with the Joker movie. They slated it left, right, and centre. Look at how successful it's become, right? So
Yeah,
the
the
audiences are
media,
fighting back and are
yeah,
supporting films that they believe are actually, and people are not supporting
politically
Joker.
correct.
Yeah, but people are
But
not just supporting Joker for the sake of supporting Joker. They're supporting Joker because it's an actual great movie. And I haven't heard one bad review except from the SJW side. They
yeah,
just, it's all
yeah,
male toxicity and all this crap. I heard, here, by the way, how would you like this for an idea? So some little snowflake on Twitter, won't say who it is, thinks that would be a good idea to have a female Joker movie.
oh my God,
Now,
kill me now.
now here's the point I made. I says, why does it have to be a female Joker movie? Why can't you just have a movie about all those things that you talked about, but not a female Joker? What's wrong with just having a
Yeah,
woman with all those
create a new
characteristics, but
character.
not have the name Joker? I'm still waiting on a reply, but like I suppose I'll probably be
You
called a
won't get
sexist,
one, no, you
misogynistic
won't get
pig and
one.
all this
They,
crap.
they haven't got any creativity. They can only plonk a female over a male character. This is the problem. There's no creativity, and hey, I am not a creative person, and even I can say, look, just create your own characters.
I know, but
Want
Nerdaholics makes a good
to
point.
do
We've
it.
already got Birds of Prey. Exactly. We've already got Birds of Prey. So don't even, they're not happy. They're not happy.
And
See, this is
it's
the
not
thing.
new anyway.
I know, but
And we've
this is
had
what these
plenty
fans
of
want.
female
They want your old
characters that are
franchises.
fantastic.
They don't want any other friend. They don't want originality. It's not even about.
No,
But here's the thing, Yvette.
it's
You
about
said it.
destroying
Yeah, it's not
franchises.
even about. It's not even about the fact that they can't create. Look at. There's people in Hollywood that can. There's writers there that can. Right. But the thing about it is they don't want to. They don't want to. They
No,
want to
no, I know.
destroy all your franchises. They could make
Yeah,
originality. They could make original characters. They could make original movies, but they don't want to. They want to destroy all
no,
these old franchises. It's been
yeah.
their, and I keep
And that's
saying
the
it.
way it's now looking that way much more
Hmm.
because they're making it so blatantly obvious now. People are starting to think, well, hang on a minute. You destroyed Star Wars, Star Trek, Doctor Who, my God, Disney.
James Bond is next. Remember, don't forget James
Yes, I
Bond.
know. I saw that this morning. James Bond, including my mum, who's 80, actually sat there and went, "Are you kidding me?" I went, "Didn't you know?" She went, "They're making a female James Bond." Oh my God!
Well, apparently,
well,
we're gonna get it in the Doctor Who universe because apparently we're gonna have a James Bond style-esque episode story, I
oh,
should say.
wonderful.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be the
Wonderful.
first episode. Could be wrong about that one now. I think it is the first episode. But by the way, guys, anyway, yeah, there was something I had to actually say. So, um, obviously, Series 12 is coming up, and when the episodes come up, I'll obviously be getting exclusive information. Yeah. So before the episodes all air, I will know what they're all about. And basically, I'll know everything that's going to happen in the series. Now, here's the thing. I was thinking, because I am a Doctor Who fan at heart, we're all Whovians, and we don't like getting spoiled. But I was thinking, should I spoil it if I already know what's going to happen? Because, okay, I hate these Jodie Whittaker fans, right? But I'm not that bad to spoil it for them. But I know if they were given half the opportunity to spoil it for us. But what I'm going to do is, right, I'm going to be fair. I'm on Facebook and I'm on Twitter. I'm going to run 2 polls. I'm going to put them up the weekend. And I'm going to ask a simple question. And the question is going to be, do you guys want to know what's happening with Series 12 each episode before it airs? Right? And this is before the newspapers even get a synopsis. I'm getting I'll get the whole rundown of what's going to happen with Series 12. So I'll run a poll, and if I get a yeah or a no, obviously if it's a no, I'll keep it to myself. But if you, but for
Well,
those
I
few,
can personally say
go on.
a yes from me because I'm only watching it, so you've got someone else
No,
that
I don't
you can
know it
talk to
now.
about.
Unknown 289, tell us no. I said I'm going to be receiving the information,
Yeah,
but I'll get them
yeah.
before
No,
the episodes aired.
I
I don't
I
have the.
don't
If I
care
had the
about
information,
series 12.
listen. If I had the information now, unknown 289, do you think I'd be sitting on it right now? I'd be telling you everything right now. But I don't have the information right now, but I will be getting it. I've been guaranteed that I won't stop receiving information just because Series 12 has aired. So I was reassured basically because obviously my
Sure.
I was kind of thinking, well, what happens after I get all the information for Series 12? Where do I go from there then? But I'm obviously going to be kept well informed. So
Well, it's going to annoy the Jodie fans, isn't
I
it? I
know,
mean,
but
that's
at the
the
same
upside of
time,
it.
we've got to remember when things were spoiled on us and how it felt. And I'm
Yeah,
not really
I
that
know.
bad,
I
you know.
understand, though.
But at the same
I
time,
understand, but
it'd be nice to give them a big knockout blow if we could actually just spoil
yes,
everything for them, or
yeah.
even spoil the
And
end for
to
them.
be perfectly honest, I don't think anyone in our group actually wants to watch Series 12.
Well,
So
I
I
don't
don't think
know
it
if
bothers me.
people are going to be talking about Series 12 next year. Now, I'm going to be serious on this. Some of you will have to at least watch one episode so you can actually criticize it honestly,
Yeah.
you know,
That's what I said. I'm going to watch
because
the whole
because
season, so
because
you've
I
got
think
someone
if
to
we're going to
discuss
do
it
it
with.
this time, it's only fair that people, I'm not encouraging people to go and watch Doctor Who Series 12. If
No,
you can watch it
no,
without
but you do
giving,
need a
if
couple
you
of us
can,
to watch it.
all I'll say is if you can watch it without giving viewership to BBC, you know what I mean by that, then by
Yeah,
all means do it that way. But at the end of the day, I won't be bringing anybody on next year when Series 12 airs if you haven't watched it. At least one episode. I'm sorry, but
yeah,
I have to be fair because I can't just bring you
yeah,
on to rant about the same thing if you haven't actually watched an episode.
yeah,
It's unfair
yeah.
to do that.
Hey, I suffered the whole of Series 11, and I could have quite happily have switched it off.
And
And
don't
I
get
would
me
do the
wrong, I
same
fell
with
asleep
Series
during
12.
most of Series 11, right? It was torture. But
It
I'm not
was.
I'm
It
not
was
saying
bloody
you just
torture.
have to watch the whole series, but at least watch one bleeding episode, God's
Yeah.
sake.
Now I'm going to watch it all now, so,
Yeah, well,
you
come
know,
here. I'm gonna
I like
Well, I'm
to be
watching it
able
now
to.
because it's got the Daleks, the Cybermen, the Jadum.
Yeah, yeah,
More to be announced.
yeah,
Was kind of leaked, but nobody has actually took notice of it. Oh shit! Shouldn't have said that.
yeah, yeah.
Um.
No, I want to watch it all so I can comment on it all,
Yeah,
just like
exactly.
you. So,
I don't know
you
if I'll
know,
spoil it, but I'll put a poll up. Let me know. I don't feel comfortable doing it, but I might give little indicators to let you know that I know what's going on, but not
you can do
without
it on
giving it
Twitter, not on
away.
Twitter.
Do you know what I'll do? I'll probably go and talk to our. I'll go and talk to one of the buddies and see
Yeah,
what they think I should do, and
yeah. Get a few
I'll
opinions,
get a few
though.
opinions before because it is
Yeah.
really. I don't know the news. Why'd you keep saying tell me? I told you already. I'm going to be getting the information before the series airs. I don't have the information right now. Unknown 289, tell me I don't have it.
Unknown. Noel hasn't got the information
When
yet.
I get the
He'll probably get
information, I'll
it a
let
few
you
weeks before
know.
it's
I'll get
aired.
it a few weeks before it airs. I'll get the whole synopsis to the whole every single episode, breakdown of every single episode. You'll just have to wait. And as soon as I get it, then it'll be an indicator. I'll have an indication to them when the series is going to start. So if you actually think about it, I'm actually going to find out
Yeah.
before all the years when Series 12 actually airs.
Oh, I will be really interested because we were told episode 10 was the regeneration one. So that'll be really interesting to see as well if they haven't released the news.
The one thing I will do, right, if I get the information, right, and it backs up what my source says about what's going to happen in the end, well, then I'm going to come straight out and say it. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, well, I'm mine. Yeah.
Done. Because then I can just put a video, show you the proof, and then all the pro Jodies can weep into their bowl of cereal with soy milk.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way,
I've been told it's episode 10, the regeneration.
yeah, I don't know now.
Until we know, we don't know.
We don't know because apparently 2 Christmas specials have been filmed.
Well, they're telling us that.
Well, there's another article even today now. Someone sent it to me. Haven't looked at it yet. But apparently now the Christmas special's back on. I thought, look, do you know what? Look, this has been the biggest. Chris Chibnall, right, when it came to all this, has screwed up massively. I thought nobody knows now. Everybody's head's in the bleeding spin here.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a dope.
We know Tardis is still in lockdown.
Oh, Jesus. Do you know what? He couldn't even... Do you know what? If her lives depended on it, man, and if Chris Chibnall was the one, do you know what? I'd rather just... No, sorry, mate, leave it. Sorry, rather die. Don't go near me. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Seriously. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. All right, now, you take care and you send our love to Cheryl.
I will indeed.
And stay quiet, let us sleep.
I will.
And give Teddy a big kiss from all of us. And
his ears perked. Oh,
we are all with you.
Hold on, his ears perked up as soon as she said, "Give Teddy some love." Do you want to come over and say hello to Yvette before she goes? Come here. Come on.
Hello, Teddy bear.
Hold on, I'll get him. Come here. Come on. Oh, come on over. Say hello to everybody. Oh.
Hello, Teddy bear.
Now.
How you doing, Ted?
Now. There you are.
You feel quiet, babe, tonight.
Oh, I know. He misses his mummies.
Mummy, yeah.
Now.
You'll be alright, Teddy.
Say day to Eva. Day, Eva. Bye.
Night.
Good night. You too. I'll see you on Wednesday.
Yeah, I've got a great list for Halloween. For
no
Wednesday.
Problem, sure. Yeah, we'll do something scary.
All right, take care, guys.
Bye. And that was Yvette, everybody. Right, so we've got one last call for the night, and then I'm going to pack it in. You all right, buddy? Oh, you're getting cold. Come here. I'm just giving the dog a hug. Oh, look at him. He's like a little baby. He is my baby. Isn't that right, little fella? Yeah. Yes, it is. Yeah. A man and his dog. The Adventures of Noel and Ted. Isn't that right? The Adventures of Noel and Ted. Me and Ted, right, when all yous are all dead from the nuclear explosions, me and Ted will still be around. Won't we, Ted? We'll be hunting and foraging for food. Won't we? Yeah. We've already got a plan, don't we? Who's that? Right, come on. I'll put him back on the chair. Yeah, sit down. I'll be with you now after this call, right? Right, I'm going to get Daniel on and then we're going to finish up. Listen, guys, as I said, right, so I'll ask again. I'll just go by the indication on the live chat here. So, do you want me to do live stream Thursday, Friday, Sunday? Or do you want me to do a live stream Friday, Saturday, and Sunday? So get you our days in. Let me know which day. So the choice is either Thursday night or Saturday night. And I'll take the last call. And while you are actually... actually, I should write down how many Thursdays and how many Fridays. Or how many... Right. While I get Daniel on, do me a favour. Right, so we've got one for Thursday. Right, so Thursday. Now we've got Saturday. What did I say? Thursday or Saturday. Alright. So we've got one for Thursday. So Thursday or Saturday, guys. Thursday or Saturday. Blue Bonnet says Saturday, so we've got one for Thursday and one for Saturday. Oh, here we go. Now they're coming in. We've got another one for Thursday. We've got another one for Thursday. Oh Jesus, we can watch the. I'm not watching the Human Centipede. Right, it looks like Thursday night is gonna win because it's like 4-1 so far. So pickies are night Thursday night, Saturday night. There's another one for Thursday. This is a runaway train. Runaway train and we're never coming back. Let's get Daniel on. Do, 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 do. Right, looks like Thursday's one. Yeah, another one for Thursday.
Hi, no.
Hey Daniel, I can hear an echo in the background, mate.
How are you?
I'm good. Is there an echo? No, the echo's gone. I'm grand, mate.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm not too bad as well. To basically kind of echo what Yvette has already said, like in the fandom, all the fighting has to stop because, like, as soon as Chris Aquino and all the rest of them actually and all the rest of them actually leave. It's our job to be secure if he's back together the band or else there's going to be or else there's going to be hard to any phantom left basically. So we should all just try and enjoy Doctor Who how we want to enjoy it. And secondly, I think that all these rumours about a Doctor Who's been enough have to like stop as well because basically concentrate on the Doctor Who and then once you've actually you sorted out the Doctor Who and fixed the show at the end, you can consider a spin-off but concentrate on the actual show itself because it's incredible as we speak, to be honest with you. And like, there's a lot of people in the chat that aren't even excited for the show anymore, and I'm probably one of the most I'm probably I'm probably one of the most vocal in the chat.
Yeah, I seen your post on Twitter actually today. You actually briefly spoke about it on Twitter, and I actually agree with you. They should be concentrating on the main show and getting the quality of that up the standard. To be quite honest with you, but you know, you see them. You know, an announcement now. Apparently, there's going to be 2 animations done a year now. By the looks of things. Someone come up with the theory that maybe the reason why they're doing that is because then they can release them the full box sets. Then they're gonna get as many of them as they done, so they can release box sets. The only problem I have with that is they always release certain limited editions and don't release it to all the fandom. That annoys me.
Yeah, and the thing about it is, see over in America, you can get them all the time without the limited sort of East thing. Because over in America, you can still get all the box sets and the animations, but over here they seem to be restricted to limited time, and like I don't really don't mean to offend anybody in the chat that's American, but how's that the case? Doctor Who is a British also. I is on the UK level. This is all imitate. I don't know if we see seem I that is the case. So, oh, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's a. I don't like. We keep having this same debate, but the reason why we keep saying it is because nobody on the other side seems to understand what has went wrong or won't acknowledge that it's gone to shit. For me, spin-offs, no. Getting this show right is priority right now. Can they do that? I would have to say I still think, there's a possibility. I know you personally think it's finished.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate because there is a lot of fans. Like I come across people like you every day on Twitter saying they've
Yeah.
lost the passion. They've
Yeah, and
lost. I
yeah,
mean,
and
I'm
I
watching
don't.
Ambassadors of Death earlier on before I came on, right? Before, and that was before I was watching the program I was watching now. But I was watching Ambassadors of Death, and I'm only on the fourth episode right now.
Yeah.
I've watched this over and over and over. But even watching that compared to what we got in
Yeah.
Series 11, there is look. There's no
Yeah.
comparison. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but stop, Jodie Whittaker fans. Stop making a comparison.
Yeah, and like I don't mean to be negative
I know
all the
you don't.
time, but this is how I generally if because I remember when first I remember when I first got into the fandom, everybody was talking about a series of on the revival. Everybody was coming up to me and talking about it every Monday. The next Monday at school, people were coming up to me, and I mean like 10 or 20 people were coming up to me every month on and they were actually asking me, did you see that episode? What did you think? Everybody was talking about it. You don't really get the same sort of vibe though, because the show's that bad.
Yeah, you don't. I mean, again, how long are we filming? We're supposed to be filming Series 12 now.
Yeah.
Can you tell me, and well, I suppose listening to you, I already know, but can you tell me if there's anybody out there that's actually excited for this series? Have you actually seen any excitement? Because you're on Twitter with me. I haven't seen
Yeah.
any excitement on Twitter. Have you?
I absolutely want to be honest with you. I think people were like, I don't mean to sound morbid here, but people are starting to um, give Eve for their favourite show because it's just it basically. There's nothing, and we're like that's kind of how I've started to delve into like finish in the classic era as for something positive to think my even typically is basically see during all the episodes of series 11 I was basically I was basically sitting with my head in my hands in every episode and every episode I said every week to myself that a show is finished even when it was airing. I had the same thoughts because there's thing about Chibnall's writing and up to who the main show that's ever excited me is so when he was announced as the showrunner, I, I said to myself, this guy's going to kill the show. So I knew when he was announced as showrunner, showrunner that this show was going to and I was unfortunately proven 100% correct. Don't oh,
Do you know what, Daniel? You make some very good points, and I know this fandom right now is not excited. I know this fandom now doesn't have any passion for Doctor Who right now, and they are going to other, like Big Finish, as you said, and they're going back to classic Who, and they're holding on to stuff like that. I mean, the fact that BBC have even mentioned the fact that there could be two animations a year from now on just goes
yeah,
to show you they've kind of stepped it up a bit. See,
yeah,
here's the thing, right? People out there that are supporters of Series 11, you can say it was successful all you want.
yeah,
The evidence
yeah,
out there is the merchandise sales for Series 11. And
yeah,
the reason why we have all these classic uh,
yeah,
animations being made and why classic box sets are being sold is because they're trying to make the money some other ways. Even Big Finish had their own merchandise uh,
yeah,
to come
and,
out.
and
So,
yeah, but also as well, how I got into Big Finish and how I got introduced it. Do you remember, like, do you, do you remember, like, ages ago, the Doctor Who official YouTube page was airing was airing Big Finish audios to like celebrate the twentieth anniversary. Now I don't know if you noticed this, but it was getting a load of views. Basically, there's nothing on there's nothing on the series is 11 playlist on the YouTube channel that will even come close to the views that those live streams of Big Finish. Then over the course of the 2 days that it was up on the channel, because the numbers that was getting was just astronomical, and that's some achievement for a small all private company. And if BBC actually gave a shit, they'd actually say to a lot of these writers, "I don't you come and help us save the actual TV product and give us some of your ideas." But the fact of the matter is, I'm sorry, but BBC do not give a shit. And it's been like that since the tail end of the Stephen Moffat era, but it's only amplified under the Chibnall era, and like I just don't see any hope in this moment in time. That's why I've moved, and that's why I've moved us to the classic era, and I'm starting to get into Big Finish because the quality of storytelling at Big Finish from the odd tales that I've listened to so far is sensational. If you want sensational storytelling, go over to Big Finish and pick out an audio that you like the sound of. I'm telling you, you will enjoy it far better than the shit we were all force fed to us. Yeah, and I'm being serious here.
Do you know what was funny actually? While yeah, because you're talking about this big finish weekend that they had on YouTube. I remember when it first started, you had a few J bots, as we call them, on this channel,
Yeah,
going in and saying, "Oh, Big Finish is shit and all this," and then you had the usual people on Twitter saying, "Oh, look, a Big Finish is not even getting enough. It's not even getting many views. A Big Finish is crap, right?" And then by the end of it
yeah,
all, as you said yourself, over the whole weekend, the course of a whole weekend, it got something like what was it, 2.5 million views,
yeah,
two and
yeah.
a half
Um,
million
yeah,
for
yeah.
an audio
Yeah,
company.
and
Think about it, two and
and
a half million.
and yeah, and yeah. I mean, that's incredible. I mean, Big Finish as a company's only been going for the best part of 20 years, and I can the main show's us basically.
Hmm.
Hey, so what does that tell you? All the
Exactly.
quality tease are like finished off. There's a demand there now, and you're going to keep seeing the demand keep sky skyrocketing. You know, you should get on. You should get on the big funny screen. I'm telling
I will when I can actually afford to buy Big Finish audios. We're in a bit of a sticky situation right now at the moment, but when I
you.
get into it, when I get more financially sound, I will start buying the Big Finish audios. I mean, I it's something I want to. Yeah, I've listened to a few, as I said. I won't tell you how I
Yeah,
got to listen to them, but I got to listen to a few anyway, and I am impressed. I do agree with you. The storytelling is absolutely fantastic. Now, let's be honest, they don't like all places. They don't always get it right, and they have admitted that they have
yeah,
made mistakes in the past. But generally, the stories are very good. And you
yeah.
know what? Look at Doctor Who fans in their droves right now are lapping them all up. So Big Finish must be
Uh,
doing something right.
and yeah, and to be honest, I feel there's always something there for everybody over a big finish. See, that's the difference. So the doctor who isolated all of us in the live chat, though, big funny is caters for everybody. If you want Orchard audios, there's Torchwood audios. If you want classic Doctor audios, you get that. If you want the John Hart or Doctor audios, you get them, and so on and so on. There's something for everybody. That's the difference with the TV show at the moment.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you. And I do agree with Daniel. And I said it again, we'll always give Big Finish a shout out on this channel. If you haven't already got into the Big Finish, Daniel is is actually that's what your channel is actually going to be doing, isn't it, Daniel? Actually, because we have ran out of time, but I wanted to actually talk to you briefly about your channel. So you're going to be doing, if I'm understand correctly, you're going to be doing Big Finish reviews on your new channel. Have you launched your new
Uh,
channel? You've launched your new channel already, haven't you? You're just waiting on
uh,
verification or something.
well, I've been verified, but I need to ask you some advice privately, so I'll do that maybe next week, though, and we both have time, but like a plan on doing it, I just need a bit of advice from somebody that's been doing it.
No problem. I'm here
Uh,
for you. I told you that. Do you want to actually just let people know the name of your channel so they can subscribe to you now? So, because as I said, the way YouTube is being kind of silly on these things now, and you kind of have to,
um,
you know, just put your YouTube channel out there, let people know so they can subscribe. And if you could subscribe to Daniel's channel, please, I really do appreciate it. Obviously, he's going to be doing Big Finish. We do the main show here. We'll get a bit into Big Finish, and then I'll get Daniel on here as well. Daniel wants me to come onto his channel, so we'll be interacting with each other on each other's channels as well. And he'll be doing his Big Finish, and also he'll be doing, obviously, I suppose he'll do Doctor Who as well. You're going to do Doctor Who as well, I suppose, in the TV show.
Uh,
Are you thinking of doing
yeah,
them?
yeah, why not? Oh, I mean, it's my name and what I chat, so just write it as I go off. That's
There you
fine.
go. So basically, the name that he has in the live chat, that's the name of his YouTube channel. So please, guys, do us a favor, show your support for Daniel, and we look forward, Daniel. I really do look forward to actually hearing what you have to actually say. And when we get a chance, I know you haven't been well, and I hope actually that was the first thing I should have actually asked you. Sorry, mate, because I gave you a shout out last night because you were sick. I was just
Yeah.
letting people know. So I just wanted to know you, how are you feeling? Are you feeling a little bit better?
Yeah, we could do that, but talk, I mean, like, I was going to do that interview if you, but like, see the shoes with the
Verification.
old one, yeah, on the screen. I don't really get what it was asking me, so I'll need to talk to you next week about that at some point. Um,
Here,
I
listen, text me, to even send me a screenshot or whatever you want to send me or whatever. Send it to me tonight and then I'll give you a ring tomorrow if you're not busy. Just let me know when you're not busy tomorrow and I'll give you a little bit of a ring. We can talk on the phone. It won't take long to set up or whatever the issue is. I wouldn't say it's that big of an issue. So if you want, if you have the time, just send me a message tomorrow and say, listen, are you available for a bit of a chat? And then if I am, I'll give you a
yeah,
ring. Okay? Does that sound good?
yeah, okay.
All right. Listen, mate, you look after yourself. We will see you on Wednesday as well. Um,
Uh, Hold on, no, I'm back at Celtic Park and Wednesday. I should have told you.
oh, you're going
So
to the football. You're going to the football. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, so I'll be
Thursday or Friday.
I'll I'll be on Thursday or Friday or whenever it is. So you know me.
I know. Listen, up the boys.
Yeah. Hey.
That's what you say, isn't it? Up the boys? No?
Yeah.
All right, right. You do know that I do watch Celtic as well, like. I might be a Manchester United fan, but we keep an eye on Celtic, especially in Ireland. We like a bit of Celtic.
I
Yeah, yeah. Right, listen, mate. You look after yourself, and I'll talk to you soon, my friend.
yeah. Talk to you soon. Stay safe.
You too. You too. Good night.
Right.
And that was Daniel, everybody. Yeah, Daniel's a mad Celtic fan, and he goes to. I think now at this stage, Daniel, you go to all the home games, don't you, or something? I think he goes to all the home games. Fair play to him. He was there for their win over Lazio. We actually spotted Daniel. We did. Um, Not my doctor. Liz actually took a photograph of him. I sent him the photograph, but we actually spotted Daniel. Yes, we spotted Daniel on TV. Yeah, funny, funny it was because I even said it to Neil and Liz. I was like, "Oh, Daniel's at that match. Have a look out for him." Didn't even think we'd even fight. To be honest, now I really didn't think we'd actually get him. But yeah, on TV, Daniel was on TV. Very own Tardis owner on TV. What? Yeah, he goes to all the home games. Yeah, so there's a chance that you might actually get to see Daniel on TV, especially if you follow Celtic. You know. Um, so yeah, we spotted him, and Liz took a photo and sent it to me. I actually sent it to him on Twitter, just to make sure it was him, and he said, "Well, it is him." You even know by looking at him, it's Daniel. Um, but it was brilliant. It was brilliant because it's great. You never think you're gonna actually pick out someone that you kind of know, and it was brilliant. I put a bit of a chuckle on my face, but I can tell you, he was really excited when he came on Twitter then because his team had obviously won, and he was buzzing for a couple of days, like I was when we actually played and won a game. We actually won a game. We actually won it well. I was actually buzzing yesterday. First time watching Manchester United where I actually was buzzing. Yeah, I was actually buzzing. Oh, now he's giving his seat number away. Look, don't be giving your seat number away. uh, we love Daniel on this channel. We all do. Right, listen, folks. I know you all understand, but I'm going to leave it at that. We went 2 hours, so I suppose it's better than the hour and a half, isn't it? Listen, for those people that were supposed to all come on tonight, Wednesday and Thursday night is going to be packed now for phone calls. By the way, Thursday overwhelmingly won. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, off Saturday, then back Sunday, and then Monday. Yes, I'll have a lot to get through. But don't mind. I don't mind. And Daniel, great call as usual. Yeah, I'd agree near the Holics. Brilliant. And if you guys want to pop on, if you I think you said you're doing a video this weekend, or news or something. On Thursday, didn't you say you're doing a video? You are getting together to do a video Thursday or something. So we're going to be on Thursday night now. So you can come on. Might have a drink with you actually. Yeah, we know how that went the last time. Yeah, I nearly drank a whole bottle of whiskey on this live stream there. What was it, 2 weeks ago now? Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. And I wouldn't even mind, like, yeah, I didn't even realise how much I'd actually drank until I'd finished my live stream. It was mad. I literally finished the live stream, stood up, went, right, literally turned on a bit of filth, and that's the last I remember because I think I went into bed and just fell asleep. Gone. But I woke up solid as a rock, no hangover. It was great. Went out, had a big dirty breakfast, and she was like looking at me, how have you not got a hangover? It's great. It's great. I just don't get hangovers. I've been very lucky that way. Brilliant. Right, listen. So I'll try get that article up later on, and then I will see you on Wednesday. So until then, stay safe. Good night. Be kind to each other, Cheryl would always say. And also don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and all the usual business. And thanks for being here. I know it hasn't been the stream that we normally do, and I hope you have enjoyed it. I've tried to, enjoy it myself. I have actually, to be quite honest with you. Just, I'm always worried, but I did enjoy myself tonight, and that's what she'd want me to do anyway. She does like me worrying, but I do. It's only natural. But what you call it? But I see is all. I say she's right. I can't say goodbye to everybody. It's just I just hate going. I think it's just an Irish thing. We say goodbye for about 10 minutes. Do you know the way? Like I see other YouTubers who say goodbye and they're gone. Right? Me, I say goodbye and I'm here still 15 minutes later saying goodbye. I don't know if it's an Irish thing or it's just me. I don't know. But it is funny. It is funny. Right. But as I said, I'll have that article up. And here now, I shouldn't actually, I'll wait because I have to make sure first before I make any announcements. But yeah, as I said, exciting things happening in the channel. Right, good night. I'm going to go this time because if I don't, no, you hang up. Okay, I'm going to hang up. Right, you ready? 5, 4, 3, 2,